Good morning, Tightliners, and welcome back to the channel on a drizzly Saturday morning. Right, I've got 3 rods in. I've got one with my trusty up and over with a good wad of ragworm. I've got one with a 3-hook scratching rig with size 4 pint hooks. I've got ragworm on 2 and black lug on the other. And I've got a Portsmouth loop rig with 1 0 Aberdeens and ragworm on both of them. Now, the 3-hook scratcher just started showing a bite just now. It did look very much like a ting bite. So anyway, we're at a local mark in the bay area, and it is a mark that has produced fish for me in the past, and hopefully I can get myself some flatfish today. But I said, like, I put that up and over just in case there is a bass or a coley in there as well. But ideally I would like to get some flatfish today, plaice, flounder, really, for the specimen hunt. So there it goes again. Feels as if there might be something there. Trying to avoid that boy over there now. Yeah, got it. Thank you. Believe there might be a fish. Yes, there is. And it is exactly what I said it was, the whiting on the ragworm bait. So anyway, first fish, a whiting. It's not a blank, but it's not ideally what I want. Right, let's get this rebaited, get it sent out, and hope for something better. Normal chydig. Right guys, it's flat calm in the bay here, but out in the open sea I can hear the waves crashing on the rocks. So fishing on the rocks out there would be a no-go really. That's the reason why I've chosen this venue today as well. And the fact that I do want to try and get a plaice and a flounder, and I know I can get them here. Obviously the other thing that we could get here is bass and coley. Yeah, bass, coleys and whiting as we've already seen. The rod's been bouncing again now. Another whiting bite. The other 2 rods have been perfectly still. I hope you're all well and you've enjoyed seeing my struggles over the half term fishing in daylight, which won't be happening very often again. Only in the summer months. So there's the rod bouncing again. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, bouncing. Let's go over here. I don't think I've got this time. I think I missed it. Left it. Thought it might have hooked itself. Right, let's get that rebaited and get it back again. I thought that would have hooked itself using those small hooks like that. Anyway, normal chydig. Right guys, second fish, another whiting. Only small as well, they're not even table size. Anyway, beautifully caught on these little size 5s pint hooks. Brilliant little match hooks, these guys. Available from Limitless Sea Fishing Limited. Go and have a look guys, I think they're really good. Anyway, going to get this little fella back. Right, even though the camera's not picking this up very much, it's very misty and the light is starting to change now. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. We're starting to get the first light, and I got another knock now on the Portsmouth loop rig. Yeah, there it goes. It is another whiting bite, I think. It feels as if there's something there. Yeah, I had the whiting on there, but it just came off just down the bottom over there. Anyway, get this one back out there. So sort of beth, working doll. Right guys, whiting bites on both of my scratching rods now again. I've just brought in my bigger baits and it was all stripped. Didn't see no bites. Right, let's this one first, the smaller hooks first. It feels like there's fish on. Might be more than one this time, I think. Oh, meat as well. There is more than one fish as well. There we go. Double header of whiting again. Right, let's get these unhooked. That one's slightly bigger, but not much. And gone. So everything so far on the ragworm and nothing has taken any black lug at all. Right, what I might do when I got a little bit more light is have a little scratch down the sides as well. See if I can get a bell and wrasse for the specimen hunt. Or just bang one out there with a rotten bottom onto the reef. Anyway, so that's what, 4 fish now. We're not blanking and we're out catching fish. Not chydig. It's getting daylight again. But this mist is keeping it fairly dark. First signs of light, the life of people walking dogs on the beach. Undoubtedly there'll be swimmers there before long. Anyway, let's get another bait on this and get it sent out again. There could be something more than waiting there. Right guys, yet another waiting. Beginning to wonder if there's anything else in there other than waiting. You all know that this place does produce some really good fish. Anyway, we'll keep trying. I've left a message at home saying I'll be home around about 9 o'clock. Just a short session, use up some of this ragworm I have. Yeah, I'm going to spend a bit more time with the family again today. On one of the rare occasions that Fionn hasn't got any dance today as well, see, so yeah, we can actually do something together. Don't know what, we'll do something. And I'll get back fishing again, possibly Sunday, who knows. Right guys, like as you can see, daylight's coming up. Still getting a few bites though. Yeah, don't forget guys, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. You're doing me a great big favour. Anyway, like I said, we're going to fish this out now for another, about another hour and a half maybe. I know I said no daylight stuff again, but yeah, anyway, slightly different, change of lights and all that kind of thing. Who knows? There might be something there. Don't forget guys, I do have a range of merchandise available as well. What I'll do is I'll put a description of what I have in the description of the video. Hoodies, beanies, sun hats, and I can do a baseball cap as well if somebody wants to. I have made a couple for people already. I was getting a bite on the Portsmouth loop rig, but it's kind of gone now. I'm wondering whether it's either on or it's just ripped all the bait off. Find out, shall we? Bait's been attacked. But I might have a little move in a minute, guys. Just onto the rocks, just a bit further down to my left over there. See if I can fish a bit closer to the reef. Right, os oes na rhywbeth fel yr arfer, fel chi'n dol. Right guys, so I've moved down from the top there to the bottom rocks. Slightly flatter rocks, a bit more comfortable. And I'm going to have a little go for a wrasse in a bit. Just make up a little rig, very easy rig, and just drop it down the sides. Good chance of a wrasse here, to be honest with you. Anyway, nothing happening yet. So anyway, os oes rhywbeth fel yr arfer, da chi'n dol. Right guys, no bites in daylight. Sounds quite familiar, doesn't it? So like I said, I will have a go now. Just down the side for a wrasse. So what I'll do is I'll make up a rig quickly now. Right. So what I'll do, guys, is I'll make a loop I'll put a few twists in this line here like this. Open that up, make another loop there from the bottom of that, put that in through what I've just separated, and pull that tight there like that. Got a nice little loop. One, and do another one here. Like that. Just open that up, make a loop like that. Bring the bottom up through there. Then what you need to do is tension on the loop and then just bring it like that and just moisten it to tighten it. So now I've got a loop there, a loop there. I'll cut it there, tie the lead onto that one, put a little swivel up there, and tie a couple of hook lengths on there. Very simple. 4, 5, 6, 7 twists to the line, up through there, pull it tight. I'll snip that off in a bit. What I've got there is an upside down bait clip. I'll tie that onto there. Again, 7 twists. Like that. Some 25-pound amnesia. Very simple now. Tie a snood onto the loop. Shortish hook snood. And repeat on this one as well. I've actually put a sand deal on the up and over now, just to see what could happen. Chance of a turbot. Maybe not in daylight. I don't know. Who knows? Right, so what I'll have is that'll go up onto the main line. Hook length there, hook length there. I'll tie a rotten bottom onto the bottom of that now. Now what we got over there in the water now, we've got a group of ladies that call themselves the Chatterby Blue Tits. They come swimming every morning when it's not too bad. Well, they're here all the time really, but it's bonkers. When I go running along the front there on the morning, there's a gang of them. Fair play to them really. Me myself, I prefer to be by the water or on the water. Don't get me wrong, I love swimming, but not in the sea at this time of year. Or not in this country anyway. Right, let's get some hooks. Nothing big. Right, so what I'm going to put on there is a 1/0 octopus hook. Hope this works. And get you a fish on it. On one. Right, bait is starting to become limited now. But I thought I had plenty of bait. It went mushy very quickly overnight, even in the fridge. And I keep it in large polystyrene container as well, so there's plenty of room for it to move around. Get tag ends off, tag ends in my pocket. Don't leave anything behind, guys. Let's just hope there's a ballon here for me before I leave. I can't believe that I've gone all week fishing like I did and not add at least one species to the specimen list. Anyway, I'll get this rigged up now and baited, and I'll show you again. No more. Right, last 10-15 minutes now. Hasn't produced anything in daylight. It can do. One of the last sessions Kay and I had here in daylight, we had coley, bass, we had plaice. Anyway, roll on summer months, I say. Soon the crab will be peeling and the hounds will be here. Anyway, keep watching for the next 10-15 minutes and that'll be the end of it. Not much. Right guys, so last cast fish, first fish in daylight, another little ting. I had a rattle and I was just hoping that it could have been a plaice, but no, there we are. Another whiting, and that's the end of that session, guys. Again, not a fantastic session. Had a bit of time in darkness, had a few more whiting then. Just shows that they are a bit more active during darkness, but nothing exciting here today. So that weight to put something extra on the specimen list, we'll have to wait a little bit. We'll go on a bit longer. Anyway, I give it a go. I've used up my ragworm that I wanted to do, and well, it just didn't happen today, did it properly? Anyway, I will be back out in darkness totally from next week on. Half term will be finished now, obviously. Back to school on Monday. Today is Saturday. I don't think I'll be out again tonight. Like I said, they got no bait anyway. If the winds do die down enough to get on the rocks over this side of the island looking for a ray, then that's a possibility on Sunday. But anyway guys, thanks for sticking with me once again on another Ting Fest, and I'll see you on the next one, and until then, keep your lines tight.